week in Burma, an argument between a Muslim merchant and his Buddhist customers spun out of control, sparking a deadly riot. The conflict is an important test for the government, which wants to avoid being heavy-handed. However, a diminished response could be interpreted as taking sides. Burma's Muslim and Buddhist population are often at odds. There's a belief that if the Muslim population becomes more powerful, they will not want to coexist with Buddhists. And some monks are seeking to eradicate the Muslim population. This latest surge in sectarian violence finds some Burmese monks at a crossroads in their religious leadership. Do they embrace the minority Muslim population or lead a movement to eliminate it? For more, here's Kenneth Wong.
In Meikhtila, a town in central Burma, what began as a dispute between a Muslim gold shop owner and a pair of Burmese customers reignited the sectarian tension with deadly consequences. And the violence and the riots that followed, houses were torched, neighborhoods abandoned, mosque razed, some 20 people dead, at least one of them a monk, and hundreds fleeing the area. After the arrival of the Burmese army to restore order, Meikhtila is now calm but tense, with people trying to return to normalcy, but the rioters appear to be heading to Rangoon. An account from one local eyewitness, a local parliament member from Aung San Suu Kyi's NLD party, was published in the Burmese edition of Ayurvedi News magazine. She said that at around 11 o'clock in the city of Rangoon, an anonymous group was driving around the predominantly Muslim neighborhood Mingala Dao Nyunt. They were shouting anti-religious and racist slogans, carrying long swords, and yelling, "People are burning mosques, killing us." The group then went around Burmese neighborhoods shouting different things. They seemed to want to cause troubles between the two groups, the eyewitness observed. The presence of larger-than-normal security forces is giving some residents assurance and worrying others for good reason. After all, the security forces in Burma have a history of human rights violations, a legacy of the country's military past. Under the photos taken of Rangoon riot police suiting up, one commenter said they must be training to beat up the public. But another countered with, "You're wrong, they're trying to stop small groups of thugs from causing trouble. And if you have seen the devastation in Meikhtila, you would change your tone." Perhaps most troubling is the anti-Muslim sermons preached by a young monk called Riots, now quickly gaining popularity among the extremist nationalists. In this recorded YouTube video, he urges, "Look at events with nationalism, listen with nationalism. Whatever you do, act with nationalism, eat with nationalism, go with nationalism. When trading, think of nationalism." Now, a little bit later, going a step further, he urges, "Then you'll be defending your kind, your people, your religion. They are thinking of ways to fight us. If the people don't stand with us, we lose the entire city of Molamyai." Dr. Zani, a Burmese scholar, links the monk Wirathu to the emerging extremist movement 969, believed to be responsible for attacking Muslim-owned properties. Other prominent Buddhist abbots like Thidagu said, in an interview with the local paper The Voice Weekly, members of all religious groups should live together in diverse Burma like water flowing together. You may believe in different gods, known by different names, but they all preached truth and peace. Only recently freed from the clutches of an oppressive military regime, Burma is a young democracy at a political crossroad. So it is Buddhist monastic order in its reaction to the current Buddhist-Muslim conflict. In the coming weeks, as tension grows, some Buddhist monks like Thidagu will undoubtedly call for tolerance and restraint. Others, like Wirathu, will take a different path. And that split itself is troubling to many Burmese people and the observers, because they remember that in the Saffron Revolution in 2007, the Burmese Buddhist monks spoke with a single unified voice to advocate peace and compassion, even for their enemy. For LinkAsia, this is Kenneth Wong.
Continuous airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories. World news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.